to do more and more. Trust me. You know, I would never steer you wrong. I would never steer anybody wrong. I would never sit in front of a camera and talk shit to the whole world and tell you these old-fashioned exercises don't work. These are the exercises guys today and in the past didn't want to do. The ones that did these exercises are the ones that succeeded on a routine basis, on a regular basis. It makes you stronger than you can conceive, than any weights will ever do. And cardio and endurance is important in any sport, any survival method, any fighting method. Let's face it, people. You're gonna fight adversity in your life, and you better be strong enough to face it. If you're strong enough already, you're mentally and physically strong, you'll always have an advantage over the next person or the next human. Survival of the fittest out there, people. Only the strong survive, the weak perish. It's just the truth. It's a law of physics. It's history. History don't lie. It always repeats itself. Boom. Can of old dough, too cold to hold, so you roll. Oh, he's moving. He's moving. No, lateral movement. Lateral, lateral, lateral. Never standing, unless you're picking the guy apart, or the woman, whatever case may be. Yeah, people, only the strong survive, the weak perish. It's just the truth. It's a law of physics. It's history. History don't lie. It always repeats itself. Pow, 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 pow. Boom. Can of old dough, too cold to hold, so you roll. Oh, he's moving. He's moving. No, lateral movement. Lateral, lateral, lateral. Never standing, unless you're picking the guy apart, or the woman, whatever case may be. You don't prove people wrong, you will overcome. These are for sure. These are the go. And that's what the toughest guy I know on this planet taught me a long, 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 long time ago. getting older like me, these are important. Your feet out about, you know, they could be pretty close. I don't know, squish, you know, the twos. Go in a circle, left and right. Go in a circle. With your knees bent just slightly, not too much. A little bent. And just roll your knees. And up, you know, like being someone when you got them in a grapple. Grab them by the neck, you got them by the hair. Or if they're walking in, you know, jab, knee. Jab, knee. You know, the straight kick, you know, people get fancy with the spinning kicks because they get so good with kicks. You know what I mean? They get so good. Where it's hard not to experiment, and I understand that. You know what I mean? I get it. But just a basic bang, right to the privates, it's gonna hurt anybody. So I highly recommend that straight kick. Obviously the jab, you know what I think about the jab. So, you know, the fundamentals, you always gotta go back to the basics. And that's what I learned from every trainer that trained me. Whatever this shutdown, this just happened, whatever you call it out there, right? This should be a reminder to stay in shape. I never let it stop me. Like I was running every morning at 4 in the morning. When the sun was coming up, it was beautiful. It was so quiet because everyone was in. It was like the most quiet I've ever heard the city ever. It's quiet early AM, but you still hear cars because the highways are too far away and the trains. But even at 4 or 5 in the morning, it was so peaceful. It sounded like the woods around here. So like somewhere high in Maine Mountain, you know, in Maine on the Maine-Canadian border where it's just all trees and nobody. The 2 new podcasts that start next week, see, I elevate people. I tell you guys that, and you'll see. Yeah, I got some great things in store. And everyone's going to be really, I think, thoroughly happy for the change. Because you learn as you go. You know what I mean? What works, what doesn't. Everything works because it's always a positive message, but there's a way of delivering it. And like I said, you'll never see no Yale or Harvard graduate from here. But even though I could, if I wanted to, if I put my mind to it, I could do anything I want to do. But that's not what I have in my mind, and I never will. I'm educated on life, and that's more important than any college degree. So. One of these days, I'll be able to have my own radio station and be able to play all the most epic tracks of my generation. I was born in '71, so I got to listen to all the '60s, the '70s, the '80s, and the '90s, and that's the music I love. And I'm an encyclopedia. I've seen a lot of the most epic bands. I've been to the most epic shows. I've been to many of them in bands, multiple and quadruple times, like 3, 4, 5 times sometimes. Certain bands 5 times. So they just toured a lot. And they always came to the little clubs in Boston. So I was lucky. I was very fortunate. A shout out to my son, right? I want to give a shout out to my wife. I want to give a shout out to my in-laws, my mother, my stepfather in Italy. My stepfather's he got what's it called? He got deported to Italy 11 years ago for a couple pills that he went to get his prescription, and I'm not going to go into the story. I'll go into it on my podcast when I talk to him online. But they supposed to be coming back soon. We'll see what happens. But that's an interesting story in itself, and I got so many people coming on. It's going to be a great time. Like, it's just going to be interesting stories and really inspiring people that I respect. You know what I mean? I kept a lot of promises in the beginning. I see what worked, what didn't, and now I'm going to take control of my shows, and I'm going to expect a certain amount of courtesy to the people watching, you know, and that's it. And they're going to make that agreement right in the beginning. And we're going to have a great conversation and long-form talk, and brutally honest talk with nothing scripted is the most important thing out there, people. And I just can't stress it enough. I really can't. I cannot stress it enough. I got to learn how to look at the camera. It's weird.